Hi, Cheryl Patterson here. In this week's column, Aspired Unplugged, I'd like to talk to you about how to curb your loneliness. How to curb your loneliness. Um, Negative emotions like loneliness, envy, and guilt have an important role to play in a happy life. They're big flashing signs that something needs to change. Gretchen Rubin. Many of us have experienced loneliness, whether it's feeling alone in your life, um, without anyone to talk to, or having a special occasion come up and having nobody to spend it with. It can feel awful. Yet, in our guise of strength and independence, we suffer silently, no matter the cost. Researchers have likened loneliness to hunger, thirst, and pain, in addition to associating it with health problems, such as diminished immunity, cardiovascular disease, um, progression of Alzheimer's, obesity, alcoholism, and depression. Personal characteristics can be linked as well. A 2009 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology looked at the characteristics of loneliness and found that people who reported high levels of loneliness had some common characteristics, such as they lived alone, had few interactions with family and friends, had poor quality relationships, and were unhappy with their lives. They also experienced chronic stress and ill health. Personally, when I look back at times I felt loneliest, it was because of lack of close connections with loved ones, family, friends moving away, um, minimal interactions with family for various reasons, work or otherwise, not being in a relationship, or loss of family members, a big one for me. Uh, so it's this is challenging, and it was challenging especially during holidays, with family members no longer there to celebrate with, or just to have to talk to otherwise. The good news is that we do have control over these areas, especially our connections with others. It simultaneously impacts all of the above. So our connections with people, friends, family, loved ones, even community members, it impacts everything: our health, our well-being, our feelings of loneliness, and just everything overall. It's such an important area, our connections. Um, it counters loneliness, it reduces stress, it supports good health and happiness. In a study by J.T. Capaccio of the University of Chicago, satisfying connections with others was found to be the strongest link to long-term subjective well-being. And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention indicates, quote, studies have demonstrated an association between increased levels of social support, meaning feeling cared for, valued, and a sense of belonging, uh, and a reduced risk for physical disease, mental illness, and mortality. They add social support can promote health by providing persons with positive experiences, socially rewarding roles, or improved ability to cope with stressful events. So it makes sense to curb loneliness by nurturing our relationships with friends or loved ones, or by building new ones, by participating in things like volunteer work, or helping others, engaging in other kinds of activities and interests. Um, Being needed, this is according to the Canadian Mental Health Association, Being needed by others, it boosts self-esteem, confidence, and overall mental health. Small changes such as these can go a long way toward greater fulfillment. You don't have to go it alone. Let loneliness be your sign for change, your reminder to connect. Or, as Martha Beck eloquently puts it, loneliness is proof that your innate search for connections is intact. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, or would like to contact me otherwise, feel free to message me here, or you can visit my website, cherylpatterson.ca. I would love to hear from you.